Even though we've had a bunch of book thrifting videos recently, it's been a while since we've had a sit-down book haul, so that is exactly what we're going to do today.
We have compiled a bunch of books the past couple of months that we haven't got a chance to share with you guys yet, so we are going to go over them all today. But before we get into them, we do want to take a second to talk about today's sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by Book of the Month. If you've been around the channel for a while, you already know how much we love them. Book of the Month is a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers discover books that they love.
Their team vets hundreds of books every month and gives readers their choice from a curated selection of new and early release titles, so you can spend more time reading and less time researching. Something we really love about Book of the Month is that it's completely risk-free, so you can skip any month, anytime, and you will not be charged.
Plus, they have the best price for new release hardcover fiction. You can get your first book for just $9.99 with the code SPLASH. This is honestly such a great deal, so we will be leaving their link and more information in the description so you can check it out.
Our blue box already came in the mail, and the one that I chose for this month is Ink Blood Sister Scribe by Emma Torts. This was their fantasy option for the month, and it says, in this debut novel, two estranged half-sisters tasked with guarding their family's library of magical books must work together to unravel a deadly secret at the heart of the collection. This is a suspenseful and richly atmospheric novel that draws readers into a vast world filled with mystery and magic, romance, and intrigue. This sounds fantastic. You guys know I love fantasy books, so I'm excited to get into this one.
I picked Lady Tan's Circle of Women by Lisa C. This was their historical fiction pick of the month. I really like this one because it does say it is inspired by a true story of a woman physician in 15th century China. It says Lady Tan's Circle of Women is a captivating story of women helping other women. I do also like that they're going to go over her remedies that are still used 5 centuries later to help heal women.
Another thing we love about Book of the Month is that they always come with a free bookmark, and this month's says, respectfully, leave me alone, which
love it.
Love it. These books plus the rest of June's picks are already on bookofthemonth.com, so make sure to click the link in the description to see the rest, and don't forget you can get your first book for only $9.99 with the code SPLASH. Thank you so much, Book of the Month, again for sponsoring today's video.
We are so excited to read those books plus these. First up, we both have Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. We both don't really know too much about it. We've just seen it around. It says, after a lifetime of bounties and bloodshed, Viv is hanging up her sword for the last time. The battle-weary orc aims to start fresh, opening the first ever coffee shop in the city of Boom.
That's cute.
That is very cute. But rivals old and new stand in the way of success, not to mention the fact that no one has the faintest idea what coffee actually is.
Wait, I love this.
The true rewards of the uncharted path are the travelers you meet along the way. Whether drawn together by ancient magic, a flaky pastry, or a freshly brewed cup, they may become partners, family, and something deeper than she ever could have dreamed. I mean, that sounds perfect. That sounds like exactly what you want to read, cuddled up in a little blanket with your coffee, the leaves are falling. I can't wait for this.
This is going to be a perfect short read once it starts getting cold. I want to get into cozy fantasy, so I think this will be a good place to start. It's about time we got it, honestly. Everyone's already read it. Let us know your thoughts on it and if you've read this one yet. Up first is a book that I've had my eye on for forever. I'm so glad I have it now. It is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. It says, in a boarded up house on a dead-end street at the edge of the wild Washington woods lives a family of 3. A young girl who isn't allowed outside, and not after last time. I'm interested. A man who drinks alone in front of his TV, trying to ignore the gaps in his memory. And a house cat who loves napping and reading the Bible. Oh!
Okay.
Not a religious cat. An unspeakable secret binds them together, but when a new neighbor moves in next door, what is buried out among the birch trees may come back to haunt them all. What is buried among the birch trees?
What did she do the last time?
Why is the cat reading the Bible? So many questions. I'm excited to get answers. I've seen this a lot around spooky season, so that's when I'm gonna read it. But I heard that this one is very twisty and has a shocking last page, so I'm excited to get into it.
You guys know I have been wanting to start reading something by this author. She has all kinds of different series, and I asked you guys if it's necessary for me to read them in order, and it seems like it's not, so I went ahead and got Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. I am so excited to finally start a book by this author. This one does sound really interesting. It says, when Vanessa Price quits her job to pursue her dream of traveling the globe, she wasn't expecting to gain millions of YouTube followers who shared her joy of seizing every moment. But after her half-sister suddenly leaves Vanessa in custody of her baby daughter, life goes from daily adventure to next level bad. The last person Vanessa expects to show up offering her help is the hot lawyer next door, Adrian Copeland. And no one warned her that he was the secret baby tamer, or that she'd be spending a whole lot of time with him and his geriatric chihuahua.
What?
seems like she's being thrown into motherhood. She's having a hard time. This guy is gonna come and save the day.
Here's his geriatric dog.
And I think it sounds like a good time. This honestly seems like a perfect light summer fun read, so I hope I can get to it this summer.
Up next, I have All My Rage by Saba Tahir. Backstory real quick. While we were at the Neil Shusterman book signing, Saba Tahir won the National Book Award for this book, and it held up the line. Neil Shusterman was like texting her.
We were the ones up next.
We were the
When that
ones
happened.
sitting in front of him as he was like, hold on, I gotta text Saba. She just won an award.
And we were like, text her right now.
FaceTime her
Yeah.
and let us say hi. But it's been a while that I've been wanting this book. I had to get it. So our story starts in Pakistan, and it says Misbah is the dreamer and storyteller, newly married in an arranged marriage. After their young life is shaken by tragedy, they come to the United States and open the Clouds Rest Inn Motel, hoping for a new start. It says this is a breathtaking novel of young love, old regrets, and forgiveness, one that is both tragic and poignant in its tender ferocity. This sounds so good. I mean, she won the award live and we saw it happening. So I'm looking forward to getting into this story and learning more about it. I know it's going to be a really powerful one, and I've heard great things.
The next one I have is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I have read 2 books from Riley Sager. I read The House Across the Lake and Lock Every Door, and I really enjoyed both. So when I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. The young woman returns to her childhood summer camp to uncover the truth about a tragedy that happened there 15 years ago. 2 truths and a lie. The girls played it all the time in their cabin at Camp Nightingale, but the games ended the night Emma sleepily watched the others sneak out of the cabin into the darkness. The last she or anyone saw of them was Vivian closing the cabin door behind her, hushing Emma with a finger pressed to her lips.
This is Pretty Little Liars.
Is it?
This is Pretty Little Liars.
I feel like I've seen this movie.
It was Pretty Little Liars.
I think it sounds really good. I've noticed something pretty common in his writing is he always has something in the end that is like completely shocking that you don't even think about. His ideas just never crossed my mind, and it's so entertaining. So I'm hoping that's gonna happen again with this one.
Up next, I unfortunately got a duet. I say unfortunately because I need to stop buying multiple books before reading book 1, but it's okay, I'll stop after this. This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet by V.E. Schwab. I absolutely adored Gallant by her, and this is one that I've had on my radar for a while now. It says, there is no such thing as a safe city full of monsters. August Flynn wants to be human, Kate wants to be ruthless, their souls are in danger, the city is divided, and Kate and August, the only 2 who see both sides, are the only ones who can save it. But how much do you decide to be a hero or a villain when it's hard to tell which is which? I love that it's not giving us much. I wish more summaries did that because I do like going into stories blind. It says unique, thrilling, and impossible to predict. I'm hoping that's accurate because I haven't found many books that are like that. But I do really like her writing, so I want to read more by her. I got both of these.
A while ago, I did haul Finding 13, which is the first book in the Boys of Tommen series. One of you guys let us know that you had an extra copy of book 3, so Eva sent over this really cute package with the 3rd book in the series, Saving 6. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to start the series. My plan though is I have to finish the Addicted / Calloway Sisters series before I can even touch these books. I know these books are another romance series and we're following a group of friends and there's some sports in there, so I do want to get to it, but I have to finish the Addicted and Calloway Sisters series first. And I'll get it done.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will.
Okay. Based in Ireland, the Boys of Tommen series is bound to captivate and lure you into the world of rugby, hurling, love, and teenage heartbreak. I think it's so cute. Thank you again, Eva, for sending this to us.
So the last one I have in today's haul is Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. I have been wanting to read this since the beginning of my reading journey. This is book 1 of the Southern Reach trilogy, and it just sounds so good. This book is basically about a huge contamination disease that breaks out, and it says Area X has been cut off from the rest of the world for decades. They've had multiple expeditions to go see if Area X is inhabitable again, but everyone has failed so far. So now it says a group is made up of 4 women. Their mission is to map the terrain, record all observations of their surroundings, and above all, avoid being contaminated by Area 10 itself.
That is literally the Chernobyl Diaries. Didn't I make you watch that?
I think I was scared of it as a kid.
Jesse McCartney played the main character.
I don't remember that. It says it's a tense and chilling psychological thriller, and it's such a short read. I think it would be like a fun, creepy one to maybe read in October. Yeah, this is just another one that I wanted for a while, and I'm glad that I picked it up.
I finally got my hands on the Selection box set. After reading the first one, I immediately purchased this. The books are super short, so I do think I could easily binge this series. We have The Selection, The Elite, The One, The Heir, and The Crown. I don't normally love people on covers, but I actually don't mind these. What I do mind though is that the listing didn't have that little sticker, permanent sticker on it. The books I got, they all have that permanent sticker on it, but it's fine. In one of our thrifting videos, we saw a prequel to The Selection, so I'm gonna read that and then I will get right into The Elite.
That is going to be it for today's book haul. These are all the books that we've had and we didn't get the chance to show you guys, so we're glad we were able to go over them. Let us know in the comments if you've gotten any books recently and what they are. Also, let us know if you've read any of these and your thoughts on them. Reminder, you can get your first book of the month book for only $9.99 with the code SPLASH. That link will be in the description. Also, make sure to join our Literal Besties Book Club if you haven't already. We're going to be kicking off June reading Fourth Wing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time.
Keeps getting cuter and more cozy as you keep reading. It says, but the true rewards of the uncharted path are the travelers you meet along the way.
True. It's the climb.
What?
That's what they're saying. It's not about where you get, it's how you get there. The journey.
It's not where you come from.
Not the same. Stephen King did a true nerve shredder.
Oh, why are his blurbs always so good? But
he said, let me make it short and sweet. I love that.
Why can't you do that for your books? Daughter, life goes from daily adventure to next level bad.
Not next level bad.
It says now with the bonus baby vomit in her hair. Be tamer, or that she'd be spending a whole lot of time with him and his geriatric chihuahua.
What? I could not predict anything of what you were about to say. Like, at no point did I know where that was going.